Welcome back to another video. This is a stream highlight. This is gonna feature two games, both of them being the same player, which is SC2 Arium. And this is kind of funny because this felt like a bit of a best of three scenario where after the first game, I was like, please don't give me him again, and it was funny. But this game, I would say this is considered a stream highlight. I will do some analysis on it because I want to see what happened. But I'm very proud of this replay. I know there's a lot of mistakes, but I feel like it's getting a lot better.
Additional supply depots required.
SCV ready.
I play my normal 2-gas opener with Proxy Scout just to be safe.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
Command center upgrade complete.
And I use my first Reaper just to scout to see if he has a natural.
SCV ready.
And we see no natural, so we know something's a bit off. And I see the two gateways, so I know what's going on relatively.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
Additional supply depots required.
SCV ready.
I see the two stalkers, so we know what's relatively happening. I don't really prepare for this properly because I don't build a bunker, and I miscontrolled this situation. Where, yep, I attack move and get one Reaper killed.
SCV ready.
I do have to pull the SCVs here, so it's not the greatest situation, but at least it gets him away from me. But unfortunately, that does level out the playing field a bit of the economies. But at this point, I'm under the impression that I'm even, if not barely behind, because I don't know if he has a natural at this point.
Command center upgrade complete.
SCV ready.
Add-on complete.
SCV ready.
All hands to battle stations.
SCV ready.
Add
SCV ready. You want a piece of me, boy?
And I just keep tabs on if he tries for a third base, because that would be greedy, but that's in a standard game. But I don't think he can play standard after what he's pulled.
additional supply depots required.
This better be
Ready for dust off.
Add
what's up? SCV ready.
mineral field depleted.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
And again, we're waiting to see what he does here. And we're looking for a third. We notice we get attacked.
SCV ready. Ready to roll out.
Research complete.
SCV ready. We're screwed. SCV want a piece of me, boy? Oh, it's off.
Research complete.
Fueled up, ready to go. It's go time. Gangway.
And I go to push his third, knowing it just came up.
About to get heavy. SCV ready. What's up?
I scan ahead just to be safe here. I scan ahead just to be safe. Maybe not the best thing because it does give me away.
SCV ready.
And I'm trying to slowly bait him in because I have a third tank coming, and I also know that the Liberator will help me. But again, he does get the right blink onto the tanks, so I just focus the Immortals, knowing that the Immortals are standing in front of me. I barely don't get that second one, and I just try to do a drop here.
SCV ready.
But I definitely could have played that a bit better. I think if I just went for the engage, I would have been fine.
Mineral field
Gangway.
depleted.
Coming through. SCV ready. Oh, it's on. You want a piece of me, boy?
Mineral field depleted.
Go. SCV ready. This better be good. SCV ready. SCV ready.
I established my third, and I'm just gonna attack up to ghosts here. I'm not quite sure what happened, but my upgrades are out of sync, so that's not the greatest thing.
SCV ready.
Command center upgrade complete. Mineral field depleted.
And I'm thinking of opening up the rocks there just to see if I can use two attack paths. The ring gets caught.
It's about to get heavy. Gangway.
Ready for dust off.
SCV, let's have a blast. Armed and ready. SCV.
Add-on complete. Upgrade complete. Our SCVs are under attack.
The charge lot run by does get quite a bit done, I think, here. Yeah, 10 SCVs killed. I keep screwing up my my supply depot placement, which is funny.
Ghost reporting. SCV ready.
Upgrade.
And I go to look. I look to establish a fourth here. I'm accidentally F2ing all my army. Another mistake I noticed I made this game is I don't have turrets at my main to protect from prisms. So that's gonna come back to bite me probably. That's gonna. And we see that it's mostly Twilight with some Robo units. So we know that this army is relatively weaker than other armies. Because, example, if we had disruptors in the game, that'd be scary. I decided to use the medevacs to just drop into the main to try to protect this. I don't want to walk all the way around. That's annoying. I think the Robo army is fine, but like just primarily Twilight units, like 2 Robo units, is not generally enough. You generally need more. He's still in the main somehow. There we go.
Mineral field.
I used 2 mines here to deter the prism for a bit, but I don't know if I actually armed them.
You want a piece of me, boy? It's about to get heavy. SCV ready. Oh, it's on.
Add-on. Mineral field depleted.
And I was trying to get the EMPs from the ghosts, but I did do that a little too obviously. That was a bit too telegraphed. And I'm just trying to kite out the charge lots. Again, I'm just trying to get the right EMPs. I get all of the High Templar, which is really nice, but I do lose like majority of my ghosts, which is not great. And I'm still just kiting charge lots. You can't really just fight in charge lots attacking you, because that wouldn't be great.
Mineral field.
And again, I'm just looking for where he's moving to. And I'm not sure, I think I missed one. I'm seeing it right now. Yep, I missed one. So I'm forced to back off. I lost quite a few units there.
Command center upgrade complete.
He does go to my fourth, and then I just force repair. And I'm just adding on more production, just in case if I get wiped.
Upgrade complete.
And again, I'm trying to use a different angle for the Vikings so they don't get stormed with the bio units. But again, this is not the easiest fight because he's just standing there. And I eats a bunch of storms to the face. I just try to mass repair the planetary. I know the planetary can't kill everything, there's no firepower to that. It's just a stability thing, where if I lose this, I lose my 4th. And the Colossi dies. So again, this is very dangerous because I have no bio units left. And it's just the PF holding him. And all my Vikings are dead, for the most part. And he actually fights into the PF, which is very surprising, so that means he's forced off. So that was his biggest mistake. He fought into the PF and stayed there. The storms were very good, but you couldn't wipe everything. Oh, and I'm forced to avoid the charge lots. And I just have to kite this out.
Add-on.
It's on.
Add-on complete.
Kaboom, baby! You want a piece of me, boy? It's about to get heavy.
Reporting for action.
Let's have a plan.
And again, I'm just trying to recuperate my army and get the right storms. I missed 2 High Templars, which is sad.
Mineral field depleted.
Ready to bugger.
Add-on.
It's go time.
Mineral field depleted.
I don't think I've remembered to build mines here, but I am going up to Fusion Core, which means Liberator range. So that was a bit of a mistake. I don't have anything against charge lots here.
You want a piece of me, boy? Oh, it's on. This better be good.
And we see his army coming back to where my 5th would be. I'm trying to use the high ground here, but I do have to be careful because Storm, I think, is still here. Yeah, I think he still has a few, if not just one. I think he's focusing the CC here. I think that's why nothing's happening. Not sure. He's morphing Archons here, which is kind of a mistake because there's now enough army from me to just kill him. Because the Charge Lots and the High Templar are the biggest things I have to be scared of. So by him morphing Archons, it doesn't help him, because there's no splash damage. But also his biggest mistake was fighting into the PF. And I'm just gonna go for the main. I don't go for the main exactly here, but I'm going just to deactivate everything to depower. Because we don't know how much more he has. Again, he's just trying to... I think he's trying to whittle my army down, but again, it's medevac energy that you're looking at too. And we see the upgrade, so we go for that. We are curious why he hasn't given the game over, and I'm not sure why. I think I might have suspected he had more High Templar somewhere, but I'm not sure where. Or the other suspicion was DTs at this point. That's why you see me building a turret here.
Mineral field depleted. 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 Command center upgrade complete.
And again, I'm still figuring out why he hasn't, like, given the game over. I'm still curious what he's doing. So we see more charge lights, and we have a Yep Storm. So he actually did use one on me, which means he got some damage. But it mostly hurts him, because it hit him.
Research complete. Mineral field depleted.
And I use my other army just to look for any other reinforcements or armies he has. And at this point, I'm curious if he's griefing or if he's legit. So I'm just gonna go for the other expansions I know of. I missed one of the EMPs, but it doesn't matter because I have enough where it doesn't really do anything anymore. And again, he's just barely trying to whittle me down or just, I don't know, hopes to kill me. And game gets called. And that's the first game, and that's something I'm happy that game went well. I think I played pretty well. And then game 2, you can tell this game is visibly much shorter, and I'll show you why. I didn't even realize it at the time either. It was pretty funny actually to notice what had happened. So I'm gonna show this on view of everybody in contrast to just me, because both of us do silly things. You can actually see. Okay, yeah, he does ask me how did he lose. He was curious. If you didn't realize it, it's upgrades. It's upgrades. He had +2 shields instead and not armor, and I had 3/3 bio. So, and I misclick a lot. He had +3, yeah, but no armor. And I actually decided to proxy Dirax here, so this is a little bit foolish, but yeah. And then he's also sending a probe out too. So it looks like he's also going to 12 o'clock here. It's funny because he's at 12 and I'm at 6. So we're on we're equally as close to each other, but on opposite sides of the map. And he's just asking how he lost and I'm just explaining what happened. And he's, yeah. And then my 2 Raxes are just about finished. And he hasn't built anything yet. So I think this is the reason why this doesn't go well, because he's kind of late on his pylon. Because usually most Protoss build it right away after getting there. I don't know why. And this is what he's doing. So this is one of the most aggressive and most annoying proxies to ever deal with. It's funny that my SCV actually goes past it but doesn't see it. But at this point, he has nothing at home and he's just building a Nexus while I'm just doing this in front of him. And the funny thing is, I am barely out of vision. He doesn't know I'm here. And then I missed micro here and let one of my Reapers die for free. And I see that he's building a natural, so I know he's kind of behind in a way. And I didn't obviously know this, but he's actually building a fleet beacon here. But this puts a timer on him, because he needs to get rid of this. He needs to be able to deal with this problem of the Reaper proxy. And I see there's no shields left on the Adept, so I just go for it. The SCV does not get into the bunker, which sucks. I should have just pressed O on the bunker. It would have loaded both of them. I made that mistake. And I am now just going for the probes. And again, I am very unaware that there's a proxy sitting here. I don't know that. And he doesn't know where my proxy was either. Yeah, he doesn't know where this is. And I'm just killing probes at this point. I build an eBay because I'm thinking he has CTs or something. I don't know. Because I'm not sure what happened. I think I go for the pylon now. And I let my other two Reapers join. I think I go for the Nexus, because it provides supply. And at this point, he has one Tempest, which technically in this situation he wins because I can't hit air, but there are more Reapers that'll kill faster than the one Tempest. So obviously he can go for SCVs all he wants, but I'm just going for his I'm going for his one Nexus here. He is rebuilding one, so he won't be revealed, but it's just funny. You can see how low the supply counts are. He's at 6 and I'm at 37. It's pretty funny. And again, I'm just curious where else he could be. And you see me building a starport here, knowing that I need anti-air. And it looks like I forgot about this, or I'm running away with it to find out where he is. But I am still mining, so technically this is still okay, but he is killing SCVs faster than I can reproduce them, so that's not great. Because it's 2 shots from a Tempest that'll kill this, that'll kill SCVs. But I do clear out his main. And I think at this point, you see me not spending much on army. I think that's because I'm saving up for a command center here. Because you can see some SCVs have come over here. And my factory spots the Stargate. Now he has the decision, will he try to keep this? Or will he think I won't kill this in time? I go for the pylon here, but I'm realizing it's not gonna work because of all the batteries blocking me. So I just go for the shield batteries. And his Tempest comes back here. So this is kind of a mistake on his part, because you don't want to be retreating in this scenario. But he's not given much a choice. But the Tempest still 2 shots Reapers. So, you know, there's only a limited amount of time before he just kills everything. I'm trolling him a bit by doing this, so it's funny. But my reactor on my starport is just about finished. And if I wanted to, I could build another command center with more SCVs somewhere. Oh, I build more Reapers by accident, I guess. And SCV train is going to the main. So he's still killing SCVs while I'm still killing everything here. So he's technically lost because he has only 1 Tempest and he can't kill everything. And now the situation being I have Vikings producing, so there's nothing he can do anymore. So this is a foregone conclusion. He's kind of griefing, but he doesn't know it yet. Only because he hasn't seen the Vikings. And there are also Marines. And this has got to be one of the silliest games I've ever played. Only because we both played aggressive, we played conservative the first time, and we both played aggressive the second time. So it's kind of my fun little stream compilation of yesterday. Thank you for watching. I will be back in the next video.